After
Every
all
time.
this,
Every time.
we can never not have a chaotic opening.
Let me do my opening again. Welcome back, everybody. It wouldn't be a GCP opening if my mic wasn't muted or we were having some technical difficulties.
Hi, Perry. Welcome on in.
But welcome.
Thanks for the tingles. They're so cute.
IGN has released their top 100 games, PlayStation games of all times, and we're going to be going through this list and offering up our opinions because there are some placements on here that are just plain wrong. And we're going to talk about it.
Why do my eyes look crazy on your screen? They look so dark, like they're not the green they're supposed to be.
Because you popped the Red Bull and you're in fucking crazy
Chaos
Crest.
mode?
Yes,
all
you're
right,
in chaos.
I'll take it.
It's Chaos Crest. It's not normal Crest.
They're supposed to be bright green. You can see it on my stream over at Crescent Moon Bun. Just if you want to pop over.
Were you trying to steal my 2 viewers? You thief.
Yes. All right, let's get into this list. At 100,
it's a long list.
Ape.
I have not played Ape Escape. I will let this one be.
Yeah, it's fine. I've played a little bit, but it is what it is.
This
I'm not
one.
sure it deserves to be on the list, but all right.
This one bothered me. This should be way lower on the list. Crash Team Racing was so
my
fun.
Sailors lost last night. Dang it.
You mean higher on the list?
Well, yeah, it should be higher.
Team Racing. Yeah, this was a fun game, but I mean, it's no Mario Kart.
Actually, I'm thinking of the wrong game. I'm thinking of Crash Bash. Why? I don't think Crash Bash is on this list.
How do you know? Did you already scroll through all 100?
I have scrolled through all 100. I skimmed. Jesus. I skimmed. Okay.
All right.
I think Crash Bash was better than Crash Team Racing. So if Crash Bash isn't on here, I'm going to be very upset.
I'm fine with this how it is.
Ripto's Rage. I'm glad this a Spyro game made it.
Yeah, me too. This one's an excellent game. I really love this game. I think it should be higher because I've replayed it at least 5 times, and if you can replay a game 5 times, it deserves to be in the top, I don't know, 40 at least.
Wouldn't Spyro have to be on this list? It's like PlayStation's mascot. You have to have Spyro.
Yeah.
It was the mascot back in the day.
Yeah.
It came with a demo of it when you bought a PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The demo disc.
It was great, though.
Tearaway. I've never even heard of this game.
I have.
Me
I never played it. It was like a Little Big Planet thing, but I never played it.
Oh, it kind of looks Paper Mario-esque, but like, whatever. I don't know. This one next.
Deathloop
at 96.
I remember this game. I remember this came out and it was announced it was like supposed to be the one of the best games ever, and it was not.
It flopped.
It looks like a shooter, so I'm out.
It's like a shooter where you die. It's like
Thanks, Crumb.
What is that? What is that game called? Not a Souls game.
A roguelike.
It's like it's a roguelike game.
I thought you said globe-like, and I was like, what the fuck is that now?
Yeah, no. it's
it
like
also
Returnal
had some like time skipping and time travel type shit. It was weird. It was hard to get into. I was not a fan. It being
all
up
right,
at 90.
So maybe it doesn't deserve to be this list.
Even being on the list is surprising.
I thought Deathloop wasn't a PlayStation exclusive either. Are they not doing? No, they're not doing this exclusive. They're doing any game released on PlayStation.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Next.
Anyway, moving on. Stupid. Jak 2. Surprisingly low.
Yes.
Jak 2 is pretty. I mean, all the Jak games were pretty solid.
Is this different from Jak and Daxter, or is that something else?
I think Jak and Daxter was the first game. Jak 2 was the second.
Yeah.
I've never played any of them.
It's actually by Naughty Dog before they went to Uncharted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you played Ratchet and Clank?
Nope.
Oh, that's tragic. I feel like you'd really enjoy the Ratchet and Clank.
You think I probably would, but I've just like my cousin absolutely loves Ratchet and Clank, but I never got into it. I don't know why.
I never got into it. I tried playing it. I couldn't get into it.
It's just not one that like my parents bought when I was a kid, so like I didn't buy it as an adult, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But
same series, got you.
Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank were kind of like they kind of came out around the same time. It was kind of like buddy comedy type shit. It was actually like very enjoyable.
What's the one? Banjo Kazooie? Is it similar to that? I never played that either.
I've never played Banjo Kazooie, so I couldn't tell you.
That's
I swear to
shocking.
God, Banjo Kazooie, Jack and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank are all the same fucking game.
Crumb says he binged Ratchet and Clank last year, the whole series, one after another. That's wild,
nice.
bro.
Nice.
No, okay.
Ratchet and Clank is a binge-worthy series. What the fuck is Loco Roco? And why
This
is
I
it?
have played a little bit of, and it's surprisingly fun. I don't really remember too much about it, but rolling around or something like that.
Why is it above Jak 2?
Because it was actually like super fun, dude.
You know what? No comment.
Clank's
Ratchet and Clank are rift
next.
apart. Surprisingly
This
low.
one came out.
But I haven't
I was gonna say
played.
recently, right?
I did not
Oh,
play a Rift
2016.
Apart, so I don't know how good the game was.
I don't know.
But Jak and Daxter is, or Ratchet and Clank is a very enjoyable series. So I don't know why this one would score so low. Moving on, we've got Lumines, which
Oh, it was like it. That's cool. Crown.
what is this, like a Tetris game? I don't know what this
Looks
is.
like it.
One of the best
I've heard
puzzle
of
games
it.
to ever
It was
grace
on
the
the
PSP.
PSP. I want to say. Oh
That's
yeah,
bold.
there it is. I
Very
mean,
bold.
everyone I knew was playing it for like a hot second, so
Yeah.
I guess it must be cool.
Really? I've never heard of this game at all.
In terms of
Oh, wow.
PSP game supremacy, I think Dissidia was like at the top.
You're only saying that because Final Fantasy. Moving on.
Yes, but at the same time, it was such a good fighting game. Siphon Filter, ooh, Siphon Filter was solid back in the day. It did not hold up. I gotta say, it did not hold up.
I never played it. I
Me
never
either.
played it, but I have heard of it. People compare it to Metal Gear a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Perry says she didn't even own a PlayStation until the PS3 because her dad didn't want her to own a game console that had to plug into the TV. So they only had a Game Boy. That sucks. Well, I'm glad you join our ranks now, Perry.
All right.
Yeah, Siphon Filter was enjoyable. Solid placement. We got Ni no Kuni. I never played any of the games or watched any of this. Is there a
You know
show
what?
for Ni no
I
Kuni?
played Ni no Kuni. I don't know about that. But I started to play this and I've heard it's fantastic, wonderful, and amazing. But within the first like 2 hours of just still being in the same fucking village with blocks and blocks of text and like I couldn't. It was like fucking reading the Silmarillion of video games.
I was actually gonna try to play that, but I don't know. I don't think it's my animation style.
I love the Ghibli animation style. It's gorgeous, but the game was boring in my opinion.
And
but
now,
maybe I didn't get far enough.
Now we start to get into the why the actual fuck is this even
Absolutely
on the list?
not. Get that off the list now. We're moving on. That
one
doesn't exist.
We need to keep track of these because we're gonna talk about how the fuck some of these got as high as they did on this list. Okay. This one's at like 89. 89 is an okay place for a sports game. If it's a really good sports game, sure, whatever.
All right. Maybe I'll be a little bit of grace. I don't
low
like
listing
it,
is
but,
okay.
Moving on.
We'll move on. We'll come back to that conversation. Patapon 3. Kind of looks cool, but never played it.
A rhythm game?
Oh, it's a rhythm game. That makes sense. Why I never played it. Was that DS? No, PSP.
No, it has to be PSP.
There was a lot of those kind of rhythmy Tetris-y music games on PSP. It was like their niche that they went into.
Rhythm games on handhelds are actually pretty solid. I remember playing Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, that was enjoyable. I mean, it was coming off of Guitar Hero being really popular too, so.
Yeah, you know what? There was like a whole
rhythm games were
like 10 years of that.
Tier. Oh yeah,
maybe 5 years.
No, rhythm game was popular for like maybe 5-6 years.
I mean, Guitar Hero is still popular.
Guitar Hero is still fun.
Guitar, it is, but you can't.
Oh damn! Zero Dawn's really low. That seems odd.
Yeah, this actually is upsetting.
Clone Hero. Anyway,
well, yeah, this is actually really upsetting. Horizon Zero Dawn is literally their
that should be top 40 at least
mascot series. Why the hell is it at 87?
It should be higher on this list. And even
100%,
even below, like just slightly above this is another fucking one that kind of triggers me. Is Doom Eternal? Why are these so low on the list? These are immaculate games.
I don't even like Doom, but I remember the hype around this game.
Doom is
why nobody
immaculate.
trusts IGN.
PlayStation isn't the natural home of the FPS. Are they fucking kidding?
Wait, what?
What does that even mean? PlayStation is the natural home of the FPS. I thought FPS started on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Because
with
of
Doom.
no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It started on what was GoldenEye released on? Was that
That was on the
64?
Nintendo
N64,
64.
yeah.
Yeah, N64. Yeah, GoldenEye was on N64.
I
Well,
mean,
you know,
Doom is
actually,
technically
they're
an
not.
FPS. The
Yeah, but
original
they're not
Doom.
too far off. They're
Crum
not
says
too far off,
Horizon
actually.
Zero Dawn ruins its own release constantly. I don't know what that means, Crum. You're gonna have to elaborate.
It's because
And
Horizon Zero
also-
Dawn goes up.
cannibalizes itself.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn goes up against like other bigger games
I
every
see.
single year it's released. It's awful.
Doom is more PC oriented. Why is it even here? He says.
I don't know. Doom is so there is some logic to that FPS is the natural home of PlayStation because PlayStation did have more adventure third person type of games than first person shooters. So
Yeah.
there is some truth to that. But regardless,
Xbox always had
I don't know why.
Halo as well, so you know.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why Doom Eternal's even on the list in the first place.
Oh, hang on. Hold on. I might not have to go to work tomorrow. Give me a second.
Came against Breath of the Wild and then Elden Ring. Oh, okay, well that's their own fault. Breath of the Wild.
Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West just it's bad.
This better not be a 6-hour phone call, Setzer. I know how you do.
I know that anything after Horizon Zero Dawn now, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
gonna lie. I'm gonna be pretty upset. Horizon Zero Dawn is one of those games where it was a very surprisingly awesome new IP. You don't really see too many of those, but
That's true.
it was so strong. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn came out. It spawned a sequel. It has a VR game which I played. It's really freaking cool. It even has a Lego game.
Does it really? I didn't know it had a
Yeah.
Lego game. That's cool.
Yeah. No, Horizon Zero Dawn is like this whole egosphere. Like, what? Why would IGN put it so low on this list? I don't get it.
Dude, the next one though that is above these two is absolutely I don't understand at all how
Okay.
it got there.
I don't gotta work tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
Yay!
Cool. I still do.
It's supposed to be my day off anyway, but anyway, moving
But
on.
Doom Eternal. I don't know why it's even on this list in the first place, but it definitely shouldn't be that low. But yeah,
And
so
it
next
should
one.
not have been beaten by what comes next at all.
Yeah, no, I mean,
What the hell is SSS Tricky?
bro, it's a fucking snowboarding game.
And it looks like shit. No offense.
What the fuck? Well, this did come out in 2001, but
it's better than either of those.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
no,
the
we're
thing.
removing it.
This is where it starts to bother me, right? It's like, how are you gonna say a snowboarding game is better than fucking Horizon and Doom Eternal? It bothers me. Okay, like yes, I understand that there are fun sports games out there. Sports gaming exists.
Next,
but of all time,
right?
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. Tetris Effect.
This blew the fuck up.
This was in PlayStation 4. Oh yeah, I remember.
You remember when this blew up?
I was about this.
This one was big when it dropped.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was big. This one was real big.
It was the music, it was the visuals, but at the end of the day, it was Tetris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tetris.
Oh no, I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as like a.
Oh, I do. I hate Tetris.
Oh well, I mean you hate anything that requires patience and concentrations.
Yeah, I don't have either of those skills. Man.
I know. That's why you yell at me every time I try to fucking think of when I take a turn in a strategy game. Next one pisses me off that it's this low on the fucking list, and it's Kingdom Hearts 2 at 83rd.
No way. No fucking way. That's a top 10 game.
One of the best games to ever exist is at 83rd.
I'm so pissed off right now. This is ridiculous. Kingdom Hearts 3 has no business being higher on this list if it's here. If it is, I'm going to throw a fucking full ass child.
Yo, Kingdom Hearts 3 is higher on this list. I swear to God. IGN is cooked.
You know what's even worse? Just next to Kingdom Hearts 2 is Monster Hunter World.
No way!
Oh my God.
What? Get the fuck out of here. Crum says list invalidated. He called it. We can just go home.
Oh
This is
God.
insane. I'm so pissed off right now. Dude, I wasn't even a Monster Hunter fan before earlier this year, I think.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking fun.
Oh, is my fucking bot not working? I'm not gonna be able to clip. Hang on. Continue ranting about how
Kingdom
Monster
Hearts
Hunter
2
Kingdom Hearts 2 should be
alone
higher
justifies
on the
that
list.
series. You're right, Crumb.
Yo, first off, I think we skipped over Kingdom Hearts 2 a little bit because honestly, Kingdom Hearts 2 is a game. Kingdom Hearts in itself, in its conception, shouldn't have worked. I mean, it's Final Fantasy mixed with Disney. That
Shouldn't
in alone should not have worked, and yet they made it fucking work.
Killed it.
And
Yeah,
it was
because it's
amazing.
Square
And then
Enix.
and just the music alone is iconic in the entire gaming industry. Just at 83. What the?
Cloudbot's on. What the fuck? Why didn't
Yo,
that work?
this is like one of the most iconic games in all of fucking gaming. What is happening?
Why are my clips
Cloudbot is
working?
not the clipping.
I
The
can honestly
clipping is
understand
done
Monster Hunter.
by making sure you have the right channel on your Stream Deck.
I can honestly understand Monster Hunter only because Monster Hunter was a very niche game until Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter was not as extremely popular.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter World came out and
Crumb might say
it really
otherwise.
blew up. Well,
Harry's a Hufflepuff now. Let's see what I get.
it really wasn't.
Only in the West, he says.
Yeah, no, probably. I don't know much about the rest of the world, but I will say that Monster Hunter. Well, then again, if you really, most of the games popular in the West is like Grand Theft Auto and Minecraft.
It was cracked in Japan the whole time, he says.
That makes sense.
I remember, I didn't realize this back in the day.
Hey, I'm a wizard, Slytherin, nice.
But the first Monster Hunter came out on PS2, and I played it, and I didn't realize I was playing the very first Monster Hunter.
Oh shit!
And
oh wow, okay.
Like the memory triggered when I was looking through some of the history of Monster Hunter and shit, and I was like, the very first Monster Hunter was PS2, and I was like, wait, I played that. Was I good at it? Hell no, I was a fucking 10-year-old kid. But no, I remember playing Monster Hunter back
number 81?
Medal of Honor Frontline. Which one? Is that like one of the first ones? No.
I don't know. I played Medal of Honor.
1999, it must be.
I played Medal of Honor, but like, really?
I think this is the one with this is the one with the D-Day landing.
Call of Duty literally killed Medal of Honor.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Poor Medal of Honor could not. It's like when Mario.
I've never even heard of Medal of Honor. So
now remember, as we go further up this list, just remember these are supposed to be better than Kingdom Hearts and Monster Hunter World.
Fucking ridiculous.
Crumb says Monster Hunter 1 was not good.
Hotline.
What the?
Miami.
Oh, look
Hotline
at this.
Miami, really?
Not better than other stuff, but it looks fun.
For the
it's a top-down violence
Vita.
Simulator. Wait a minute.
I played Hotline Miami. It's a weird ass game. It's a weird ass game.
Okay, well, absolutely not.
Killzone 2. I don't think I've ever played a Killzone game. Period.
I played Killzone. It was okay.
Sony's Halo Killer? No way.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is 78.
Bro, why is
what
this
the fuck?
at 78th? This one triggered me. This one pissed me off.
Like the top 40s. I honestly think it should be
top 20s.
No, I don't know about 20s.
Really?
It was a good game. It was a good game. But I don't know about top.
But it's already been done, I guess. Well, we still have. There's still space for Final Fantasy VII, the OG. So let's hang in there. Final Fantasy IX better be.
Yeah, but this is fucking Game of the Year contender for this year.
Yeah,
how is this 78th?
78, no. Top 40s, I'll agree with.
But there are some people who think that if
how is this? How is this?
What?
Better than Rebirth.
Better than this. It's not.
Oh wow.
Fuck that. Get that right off of there. That goes to the bottom of the list. That one's 101.
How is Returnal better than Rebirth? Returnal was great.
I think it's better than Rebirth.
Okay.
Only because
better than Rebirth, but Returnal is a great game.
I don't know, man. It's not Final Fantasy VII again. It's its own thing, and it was incredibly just like
it was definitely a new
cinematic
kind
and
of
very suspenseful And goddamn, if you died, it was like son of a bitch. I thought this was a really excellent game.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Yeah, I love Returnal. I
But
love Returnal.
Better. Well, I guess it technically is better,
Yeah.
but only by one. Oh wait, here we
Yeah,
go.
'cause
Here we go. This
What?
is better than Returnal.
Fuck?
This is the original
Driver?
Grand Theft Auto.
No way.
Oh,
It
wow.
looks like absolute shit.
It does. It's PlayStation 1.
No way. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's PS1 right there.
IGN, what is going on? How much have you had to drink? Do you need an Uber home?
That's
Driver
crazy.
arrived on PlayStation Shadows, allowing players to become a wheelman in a video game like never before.
I remember Drivers. Just okay.
1999. Get the fuck out of here.
Little Big Planet is kind of the used to be the mascot of PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yes, and that's at level 74 for a mascot. That's kind of.
It wasn't that fun of a game, in my opinion. It was kind of mid.
It was not.
It was alright.
Yeah, it was alright. Yakuza 0. Never played any of the Yakuza games.
I never played the Yakuza series, even though I should because they are ridiculous. Yes, they are ridiculous.
Oh, they're absurd. They are just. Oh, here we go. Another fucking racing game. Beating Rebirth and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, so I don't know if this should beat Kingdom Hearts 2, but if you're a racer fan like I am, this was a fun game. And the car customizations were really nice.
Yeah, Need for Speed Underground 2 was said to be like the pinnacle of Need for Speed.
It was really fun. I loved this game. You could like outrun the cops, run into your fucking garage, swap out your wheels, swap out your car real fast, and then drive away, and you're like, wasn't me, bitch.
Number 71. Ooh, now that's
this is a good placement. Helldivers 2 at 71. That's a good placement. I like that.
Yeah.
Solid.
It's good though. I mean, but like, I think maybe a little bit higher. It's just been so very fun playing.
Yeah, but like out of all times, 71 is solid.
Yeah, okay. You know what? You're right.
Legacy of Kain.
Solid.
Oh man.
Solid. Legacy of Kain was so good.
I've never played them, and I wanted to play it. So I heard they were remastering it.
I heard they remastering
it. Ooh, yes.
The remaster, and it looked so bad.
Yeah, it was a remaster, not a remake. So it was like just basically cleaning up some of the pixels and shit.
Ah, bummer.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
The story's amazing in this game, though.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard. I really want to play it. It's probably the only vampire game that I'll actually ever play.
Legacy of Kain and what was the other one? Because there were two basically, and I'm pretty sure there were two. They went like side by side, like they were two different games, but there were two main characters, right? There's Kain and this isn't Kain. The guy on the screen isn't
Soul
Kain.
Reaver, dude.
Is his name Soul Reaver?
No, that's the name of the like, two different games.
No, but I'm saying like the two main characters. One of them was Kain, and the other one I can't remember his fucking name. But you had two different games.
So long.
And they both basically follow the same story. Yeah, there you go. So maybe this guy is Kain. I don't remember too much. It was way back in the day. Anyway, great games. Like 70 is a solid spot for these two. Moving on. The original Prince of Persia was so fucking good.
Dude, this game deserves to be in the top 40 in my opinion.
Man.
69 though, like I kind of love that for it. But...
Nice.
But man,
the original Prince of Persia was iconic.
This is another iconic game that is just so low. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
Yep.
This game, everyone played this game.
Bully? Actually didn't play Bully.
Bully's fun.
Either. I heard it was good though. I saw someone I know was playing it, and I can't remember, but they liked it.
Yeah, people still play Bully. They mod it. They mine everything.
Really?
Bully is a fun game. Yeah, Bully's a fun game. What the fuck is this?
Just so you guys know, this beat Kingdom Hearts 2.
Katamari Damacy. Come on, dude. You got to stick it all to the ball. I love Katamari Damacy. These games, bring me life.
Okay, Crest has apparently played this. I haven't, obviously.
I don't even know what the fuck
I've never even
I'm
heard of
looking at.
this.
So fucking weird. I don't like the story. You'll just be like, what the fuck is happening? But the gameplay and the music, like you start out as like the little prince of space, and you have a teeny little ball, and you got to stick teeny stuff to your ball, and as your ball gets bigger, you can stick bigger stuff to it until you're rolling up the entire world.
Okay.
It just looks weird to me, but
It is fucking weird.
Look at
but it's
that
a great game.
chin.
Is it better than Kingdom Hearts? No, but it is very fun. You should play a Katamari game sometime.
If they make a new one, I don't mind.
This next one. This next one. Oh, this one hurts. It's Devil May Cry.
I do. I'm glad you like it, Crumb. Devil May Cry is kind of low, huh?
66.
Devil May Cry is at 66.
That's rough.
Wow.
Really
Devil
rough.
May Cry. Holy
this has had fucking anime
multiple
was
games.
there a movie?
Manga.
Yeah,
I don't know if there was a movie.
I don't know if there not movie, but there is about to be a Netflix anime.
Anime, manga.
Crumb says the first Devil May Cry has had some issues though.
It did, but it's still an iconic game. See, this is an iconic game, and that game at the time was solid.
I'm gonna out myself. I've never played a Devil May Cry.
That's rough.
Yeah,
Devil May Cry really was so good.
The camera isn't great.
Devil May Cry 2, not 3, or was 3 the best? Which one was the one where he was like, where it was like so far in time? Was that 2? I think it was 2.
I think it was 2. 3 was a prequel.
Bad, but yeah, 3 was great. 3 and 4 and 5 actually were freaking awesome.
Yeah. 3 was the one with his brother, right?
Yeah. That's when
that was the introduction of Virgil.
Yep.
That's the one I want to play.
Yep.
Oh man.
This one was what the fuck?
Wow.
Phantom Pain at 65th. That is wild.
No way.
Let me tell you something.
What the fuck, IGN?
Let me tell you something. All right. This game right here is so fucking amazing and is held back by the fact that it wasn't fully finished. And it's terrible to me when people say, "Oh, because it wasn't finished, it's like a 7 or 6 out of 10." No, motherfucker, it's like a 9 or 10 out of 10.
Even without being finished, it was like 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
Exactly.
Even though it didn't finish.
Oh my god. Yo, the iconic line of "I will not scatter your ashes to the heartless sea. I will always be with you." Like, this game is so good. I beat this game 5 fucking times. I love this game.
I'm waiting for a Metal Gear like series. If we could make an anime series, then I'd watch it, and I know what it's about. Fine.
I need a Revengeance
you don't
sequel.
Want that.
I need a Revengeance sequel.
You need a Revenge sequel, Crush. You do not want a movie or show.
Why not?
It'll probably be
they
bad.
won't do it right.
They won't do it right.
Well, Kojima could direct it. All right, moving on.
Technically,
I am a little bit upset about what is.
He can't because of Konami, and fuck you, Konami. Again, fuck you, Konami.
Yeah.
You did good on Silent Hill 2 remake, though. I'll give you that. Yo, you ready for what? You ready for what beat the Phantom Pain?
It can't be true.
Yeah, I see.
Rocket League.
It's so bad.
Did it make an impact? Yes. Does it deserve to beat Phantom Pain? God, no.
Or any of the other games?
God, no.
Straight off the list. It doesn't even belong on this list.
I think it should be in the 90s, but that's
okay. You know what? We'll replace it with that other fucking shitty racing game that we saw.
This fucking game doesn't even deserve to be on the fucking list. Okay.
That's your opinion. Wait,
I've never played Destiny.
You mean Destiny?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
You're bugging.
Fuck Destiny.
Destiny belongs at like number fucking 40 or something like that.
Let's pump the fucking brakes. Let's pump the fucking brakes.
Destiny, while it has its faults, you know that game is still fun. You know that game is still fun as hell. Okay, don't even. It is flawed, but it is still fun.
Flawed as in it's one of its many flaws is it's an entire giant money sink.
Yeah, well, it's still fun. Next
I
one.
don't even know what the fuck this is. Why is it above?
Parappa the Rapper.
Why is it above all those
You've never
other
played
games?
Parappa the Rapper?
No, I've
Dude,
never
this
played
is
Parappa the Rapper.
Okay, listen.
This was a fun game.
Fish introduced me to this, and it is like a rhythm game, and the raps are real stupid, and it's a PS1, but it is huge enough in Japan that when we went there the second time, when we went to the what is that, the Sky Tree, they had a whole installment in there of Parappa the Rapper merch. Like, people fucking love this game.
Crazy, because
Yeah,
I've never
and
even heard of it until
classic.
before.
Every single rhythm game is built off of this blueprint.
Yep.
Like what IGN said in there is very true. Rhythm games are built off of Parappa the Rapper.
This is the OG, baby.
And I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, well, you gotta throw some respect on my man, Parappa's name, okay?
We can't all be cultured, I guess.
Moving on to
Yeah.
Hitman, the one that came out last year.
Ah, okay. I've never played it. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. I mean, I heard it was good. I never really got into the Hitman series.
Yeah, same. Moving on.
Stealth Mastery? No thanks.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The one I
actually agree with this. I actually agree with
the
this.
one I stopped playing.
This is the pirate one, right? It was
I stopped playing
agree with
after
this.
3, and then this one was apparently one of the best ones in the series.
It is like I love 2, I love 3, but I gotta say Black Flag is above them. Like it's the story.
I don't
Black
know if it was
Flag,
just like
the
my
pirating,
controllers. I
all
had
of it.
the first time with it with the controls and shit, and I was like, I'm out.
You gotta try it again. Like this is a solid
All right,
game.
I do love
really
pirates.
It was also the only one that launched on the PS4 at the time, so everybody kind of had to play it.
Fair enough.
This next one I feel is a little too low on the list.
I do too.
Solid 2.
I do too, but I feel like Metal Gear Solid 2 was so hated back then.
Yo,
people realized
I
it was
hated
actually a
it
really good
too
game.
because you didn't get to play as Snake, and they were introducing Raiden.
Right.
And then I grew up, and I played the game again, and I realized how fucking stellar of a game this was.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! And the craziest part about this game is that the philosophies and the messaging that was in this game that came out almost 25 years ago is just so
you were supposed
prominent.
to hate that you were not Snake, is what Crumb says.
The messaging is so prominent in today's culture. Like, it's almost like Kojima predicted what was going to happen to society. It's insane. Absolutely insane.
I mean, Kojima
with the fucking the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Patriots, the AI that's controlling everything. Oh my god. And you look at what's going on today and it's like, holy shit. And all the fucking political backdrop on everything, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Kojima is such a good writer. I'm upset that this game is 59th.
It really, like, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty should be in the 20s at least. Like this.
For
this
sure.
is disrespectful.
For sure.
This is disrespectful.
So what beats it?
Journey, apparently.
That's awful.
I know people speak highly of Journey.
Yeah, I heard that it was good, but
but not not above what we've seen.
No, definitely not. The OG Crash Bandicoot. Okay, good rating on Crash Bandicoot. I'm not mad about that.
It was the first one.
Yeah,
I think the sequels were way better. So this is fine.
I agree. I liked the third one with the polar bear.
Did you what? Do you see the next one?
Yeah. How is this number 56? This should be top 10.
Ghost of Tsushima should be fucking top 5.
Damn.
Top 5.
Everyone loves this game.
Nah,
dude.
once you see top 5, this one's debatable. For top 5. Top 10 for sure. Top 5.
Ghost of Tsushima has the best samurai story I have ever fucking.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Top 10 easy.
Right.
Top 5 is debatable.
How 56 though?
But how 56?
I don't know because you know what? A lot of people also said that this was like a cinematic type of game, like one of those cinematic games that don't really do much. That's fucking
false. Entirely false. What the fuck?
Like it was an interstellar fucking game. Like, this is disrespectful. This is disrespectful.
Horribly disrespectful. Final Fantasy
move on.
9
This
at
is
55. I'm okay with this.
No! That needs to be top 20. This is fucking disrespectful. This is one of the greatest Final Fantasy games of all time, and you're gonna put it not even halfway up the fucking list. Fuck off, IGN. You're dead to me forever.
I'd put this at 30, but that's just me.
I'd put it in my top 10. I've replayed. This is one of the Final Fantasy games I replay often because the story and the characters are so good, and the system is great, and just like there's something in the first part of the game that makes you feel like hopeful and adventurous, and then it gets dark and serious, and then there's like this whole question of like, who are we all really? Are we even like? Does it matter where we come from? Like this whole like questioning of self and like crises of. It's just such a good game, bro. This makes me sick a little.
Yeah, 55
well, I can't wait
is
till
a
they
little
remake
low, in my opinion, but I think it's within the right bracket for me, between 60 and 40.
Well, I can't wait till they remake this one because I think it's gonna be really, really.
If they remake this one, I will fucking cut a bitch to get it.
That's the heavy rumor. That's the heavy rumor that they are remaking it.
Yeah,
I would love that. Let's see. It's not worse than Arkham City. Fuck
I
this.
haven't played any of the Arkham games.
That's not true. Batman Arkham City is actually like fucking perfect.
I heard it. I'm sure it's a great game, but it's not better than Final Fantasy IX. Fuck off.
Yeah,
I'm fine with this placement.
I'm okay with this placement. I really don't care. I've never played any of the Batman games, the Arkham games, so I'm gonna just let this one chill. Unless Raheem's got anything to say about it.
Arkham City had like one of the greatest comic book stories ever.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's like right up your alley.
Oh yeah, Raheem's a Batman stan.
I mean, I love Batman.
He'll go to
comic book stand.
He'll go to bat for Batman.
He'll go to bat for Batman every time. Raheem's one of those people who think Batman could easily beat Superman 10 out of 10 times.
He has beaten Superman every
Superman
time.
Holds back. What?
Whatever you say.
Batman's better than Superman. Moving on.
Yeah, 100%.
Not stronger. Whatever. Anyway,
Vagrant Story.
Very surprising that this is on the list, to be honest.
I remember you playing this, and I was bored to fucking tears.
It was rough to get into this. I'm going to be honest. I stopped maybe a quarter or halfway through the game. I have not picked it back up yet because it's rough. It's a rough game to get through. I do got to say though, the battle system for this game is interesting in its own right with the combo systems.
Okay.
It looks like shit. It's definitely not better than Final Fantasy IX. So is Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah, but that was towards the end of Final. Oh wait, no, this was released in 2000. When was Final Fantasy IX released? Also 2000.
Like I was like 1999 or 2000. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. This one, I don't know how I feel about that.
Marvel Spider-Man 2
at 52nd.
I would say 50s, sure.
Yeah, it's an okay spot. It's an okay spot.
Yeah. I mean, well, and I'm trying to look at it objectively. It's hard for me because Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. So it is hard for me. But it's also really, really bad because like it has one of the better comic book stories, and Venom is portrayed so fucking well.
Yo, they did Venom so much justice in this fucking game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think this has to be in like 30s, to be honest.
It was one of the ones like where it was like the first time you could really swing around New York too and just freeball it, right? If I remember.
No, you could do that since
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it's since Spider-Man 2, I think actually Spider-Man 2. But regardless,
is this not Spider-Man 2?
The story.
He started PlayStation like 2.
I see.
Yeah.
That is the one I was thinking about. When is this one released?
This one was released like 2023. Last year.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was the old one. I didn't realize Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Okay,
yeah. No, this one top tier story. I am upset with this next one. Yeah,
okay. It is Telltale's The Walking Dead. Okay. Yeah, this one is definitely upsetting.
Yeah, this should be in top fucking 20.
This should be in like the 70s.
Nah.
Walking Dead.
Did you actually play it?
God no.
Okay, well then there you go. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't
She
give a
don't know.
shit
She don't know
either.
about Clementine. Oh man.
Yo, Walking Dead for all the shit that fucked up with the TV show, the Walking Dead games.
Yeah, the
I
TV
never watched
show
that
is
either.
awful, right? But this was
I'm not
fucking
going to say the TV show
cinema.
was awful, but
Okay, it was
yes,
mid.
the
The TV
Walking
show was mid. Okay, this
All right.
was
season
fucking
6
cinema.
anyway.
Weigh in. Did you ever play Walking Dead? We'll ask him to weigh in a second. What's next?
Next up is
Grand Theft
GTA
Auto
3.
3.
This is like
Yeah,
the
that-
last good one in
that
my
makes sense.
opinion.
Grand Theft Auto 3?
Yeah.
You're bugging. San Andreas is way
probably.
better than 3.
Okay, this is where we disagree. I don't give a shit about San Andreas. I was bored. I was like, it's the same game.
I mean,
It's
they've
not
all been
the
the
same
same
game.
game.
It is the same game.
They've all
Just
been
maybe
the
it
same
with
they
a
have not.
they put some new paint on it, but it was basically like playing the same game.
Oh my god.
That's what Grand Theft Auto
Next.
6 is going to be like. It's going to be GTA 5 reskinned.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Okay.
Final
I think
Anyway.
Fantasy
GTA should
Tactics.
be in the 50s or below.
What a
okay.
fucking phenomenal game Final Fantasy Tactics was. How is
I'm
it
fine with it being
49th? Oh god,
'Cause
this
some
should be
people
like
don't like
in the
tactics.
30s. I was gonna say something really mean, but I know
I'll
it
never
would directly affect you, Chris, because I know you don't like tactics games.
I have to read too much. I can't do it. My brain won't let me focus long enough.
Oh man,
I can't.
no, the story for
I wouldn't
Tactics
be able
was
to do it.
fucking top tier.
I
Oh,
have heard that the story is really good, but I did play the OG like Tactics on like the fucking
yeah, the PS1.
Game Boy or whatever. Wasn't there one on the
Okay,
Game Boy or
There
something?
was one on the Game Boy. Yeah,
I think it was a
Tactics
port
Advanced.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hated it.
top tier,
Next one.
phenomenal game. Demon Souls, the original one. Oh wait, okay, they're
No,
talking about the
actually, this is
remaster.
remake. That is the remake or remaster. Yeah.
Regardless,
I was like, it looks good.
fucking
What's Demon Souls?
perfection.
The Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
The very
Oh.
beginning of the Dark Souls popularity
Yeah.
situation.
Not for me then, but it looks
Demon
cool.
Souls. Demon Souls is actually the game that spawned the Souls-like series. This is the creator of the Souls-like genre. Just
Yeah.
like how Metal Gear is a creator of the stealth genre.
Gotcha.
So
Yep. Demon Souls was so fucking good. Oh my god. I remember you remember when my house caught fire and we were in the Shawnee Villas and I finally decided to fucking try and beat this game?
yes. Yeah, I remember that.
I did.
Yeah.
That was the time I finally sat down and was like, all right, there's nothing else I can do right now. I'm gonna dig my fucking heels in, and I beat this fucking game.
Yeah, because that's right. I remember because when we were at your house, you were saying how fucking hard the game was. I tried playing it. I was like, nah, there's no way.
Dude, the Flame Lurker will forever haunt my dreams. The Flame Lurker is a fucking nightmare. Holy shit. God.
But 48 seems like a good place for it.
48's an okay place for this. Yeah, I don't mind the 48 place. I
think if Dark Souls 2 is on this list, it should be higher. But yeah, God of War 2.
The original God of War 2 at 47.
Yeah, I liked the game. I don't know if it necessarily aged super greatly or well, but
I have
it was a good time.
I have
love
to
a
think
Greek
about
game.
this one. I have to think about this one.
I think God of War 2 is at a good spot here. I think it's at a good spot.
It was good. How obscure.
I think if this was God of War 3, I'd be fucking
wasn't
upset.
great.
But
Oh, you're talking about the world tendency was a mistake. Got it. Talking about the previous game.
I'm trying to think.
The what? Wait, what happened?
On the Demon Souls, Crumb said it was good. How obscure some of the side stuff wasn't great, and world tendency was a mistake, is what he said.
Oh yeah,
about
world
Demon Souls.
tendency was an odd thing, but
Never. I never got into Demon Souls. So.
Yeah.
God of War 2. Yeah, I think God of War 2
is okay.
God of War 2 is great.
Yeah, this
God
is
of
a
War
good
2 is
place,
great.
right?
Game, so.
Chrono Cross.
next
This
one.
game is on my list of classics. I need to go back and finish because I never finished Chrono Cross.
I know that like
was.
Chrono Trigger was like one of the
This one
most
was
highly loved games from like back then. But
yes,
A lot of people say Chrono Trigger was like the greatest RPG ever created. So a lot of people say that. I don't know how true that is. I mean, that's some pretty big That's the pretty big talk from all the other RPGs.
I
like
feel
Final
like
Fantasy
there was
VII,
this
but-
weird divide back in the day of people who played Final Fantasy, people who played Chrono Trigger, and then
And
like
Dragon
people who played
Quest.
like Grandia or Dragon Quest. Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't a divide just by people who played Final Fantasy and people who just didn't play Final Fantasy?
You know what? It might just be that. But I
Yeah,
played all of
that's
them
true.
except for we never had Chrono Trigger, so I never got to play it. But I've heard it's great. But like I played Dragon Quest, which was called Dragon Warrior back in the day.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I never played
Next
Dragon
one?
Quest, Dragon Warrior. I never played Chrono Trigger, but I had Chrono Cross, and I was once again a dumb kid when I played this, and I did not make it very far because all I did was spam attack, and I'm sure, as all JRPGs do, there's way more to the fucking battle system.
Oh yeah.
This one bothers me.
Peace Walker at 45?
No, sorry.
Really?
I was
Okay.
thinking of something else. I was thinking of 3 Snake Eater.
Well, we'll get there. We'll
Why
get
is
there.
this? This
We'll get
isn't
there,
better
but
than Metal Gear Solid 2.
It's
And 2?
definitely not
No.
better than Metal Gear
No.
Solid 5.
If those switched, I'd be good, more okay with this place.
Yeah, having Metal Gear
Peace-
Solid 2 or
yeah.
5 around here would be good for me.
Yeah, Peace Walker should have been lower. 100%. Peace Walker, great game. Should have
Yeah,
been lower.
absolutely phenomenal game.
Crumb is
But,
calling in the Rathalos card. He says you can fight a Rathalos in this, so it's good. is where it
You
is.
can. That's fair. But that doesn't make the game for me. Doesn't make it better than Sons of Liberty. All right, Guitar
Oh,
Hero
next.
3 at
You see-
44.
Okay,
This is I could not.
this should
nah,
probably be
top
like
20s.
55, maybe.
Nah.
Guitar Hero 3
You're
was
saying 20?
literally
All right,
spawned
okay.
my entire music taste.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I mean, it's a great game. I'll move it up. I enjoy
Listen,
Guitar Hero so much.
Unironically
This is
spawned my
how-
entire music taste.
But is it better
Yeah.
than Kingdom Hearts? I don't know, man.
No, it's not better than Kingdom Hearts. But this is how it went. When I was in New York City, all I listened to was pretty much rap. Right? I moved to Pennsylvania. I meet Adam. We watch HMV Hell. I get into Breaking Benjamin. Still
Love
not really into
Breaking
rock that much. And then I play Guitar Hero 3, and all of a sudden I have all the bands that I ever want to listen to.
Mhm.
Like fucking Guitar Hero 3 is iconic.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the best in the Guitar Hero series, and
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep.
People can
Fire in the
you can
flames,
add me. I don't
baby.
Through the fire and the flames, the devil went down to Georgia. Won.
care. Oh my god.
Cliffs of Dover.
Stricken.
Stricken.
Before I forget.
Before yes, oh my god,
Oh my
this
God.
fucking playlist on this game was top tier.
I really liked how they started to allow you to download more songs eventually too.
Yeah,
yes,
that was really
yes,
cool.
they did. Guitar Hero 3 had one of the greatest downloadable libraries too. I mean,
Mhm.
every time I go to like a Dave and Buster or something and I see this in there, that's all I want to do. I just want to.
I want to play Guitar Hero right now.
Wait, they got Guitar Hero and Dave and Buster's?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You never go.
I've never been. Yeah, I never go.
Now's your chance. Go
Yeah,
show
yeah.
off
Now
your
I
guitar
can go.
skills.
I can go ignore the people and just go play Guitar Hero.
Yes.
Guitar Hero. There we
This
go.
this is our problems. That's where we just feel like, oh, well, I guess if we left our house, huh?
Yep, same. And then we get into another issue. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
What the?
What?
Wipeout XL
Absolutely
beat
not.
every other game we've seen, and I ain't even heard of this shit. I don't even know. This is some weird space game. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It doesn't even look good. Let's just move on.
Time
Yeah,
Splitters
we're just taking
2.
that off the list.
Don't even know what the fuck this is.
No idea.
I don't know either. Let's just move on.
Yeah, no, this is
Titanfall
no.
2. How?
Hold up. We may not have ever got into Titanfall 2, but Titanfall 2 apparently is pretty iconic. A lot of people still play Titanfall 2. Like
Huh.
it's a pretty iconic game.
That's how I feel about that.
Mm.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Alright,
these
next
last
one.
3 are at the
This
bottom of
one's
the list
yours,
for me.
Raheem. Vice City. Or no, sorry, San
Vice City
Andreas
should-
is your
Vice-
is your big one.
Yeah, no, Vice City should have been lower.
Lame.
Astrobot
Next.
39th.
Oh wow,
Oh.
this is a new
That
one.
just
but it-
came out. Everyone
it
loved
makes
it though,
sense,
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
this
to play it
was
now
popular.
because of that.
I do. I really want to play it too. I'm probably gonna buy it real soon on my PlayStation.
Mm.
I've just been avoiding, but I'm probably gonna buy it real soon.
Oh, this next one's iconic. I don't think it should be 38th, but
Nah,
Tomb
it
Raider
shouldn't
was
be
solid.
38. I think
good.
it should be top 20s because Tomb Raider is pretty iconic. But I guess if they have another Tomb Raider game, but we'll see. No fucking way!
Damn.
Uncharted 4 at
Damn,
37?
37.
It's kind of low, bro.
This is like a
That's kinda
top
low.
10, top 20 game.
Yo, why is everybody disrespecting my man Nathan Drake? All right, first fucking Overwatch.
We don't need to
beats
talk
Uncharted
about the
4.
movie.
First Overwatch beats Uncharted 4. Then we get the goddamn movie, and now this shit. Why does everybody keep disrespecting?
Crumb says Titanfall 2
God.
might be a top 5 FPS. So
No, I
Damn.
don't know about that.
That's crazy.
I don't know about
Well, FPS,
Titanfall
maybe.
2. Oh yeah, FPS.
FPS,
Sure.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so disrespectful.
Uncharted 4 just keeps
37. This
Yeah,
is
Uncharted 4
easy
just-
top 10,
yeah.
top 20.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 just keeps getting disrespected. I hate it. Next
Nier,
one.
I still have to play Nier. I have it downloaded. I have it purchased. I have it downloaded. It is ready to play. I just have to
You'll love
fucking start it.
Have you watched the anime?
No, but I heard
okay.
I get the soundtrack on my Spotify playlist all the time, and I'm like, I need to play this game. Every time I'm working, the songs come on, I'm like, damn, I gotta play this game. This fucking soundtrack.
I think you'll love it
slaps.
because it's really interesting how it switches between play types. Because like as the girl, you're obviously with your sword doing stuff, but as the boy, you can like be in like a computer and do hacking puzzles and shit. It's really cool. And it's really sad and upsetting, and there's tons of different endings and stuff. So I think it'd be one that you'd love. You should play it. This is a good place for it.
It's a Platinum Games game too, and Platinum Games always makes some good shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. Next one.
How? Why?
What is this?
I fucking hate the
Burnout
racing
3?
games.
No
just
way.
So high up on these lists.
Can we just move on?
If anything was going to be up this high, it should be a Gran Turismo game.
What the
Get the
fuck?
fuck out of here.
Dishonored 2.
Dishonored 2. Really?
I didn't even play.
Never even heard of this.
I mean, it was a good game, but
we're moving that one to 85
34th. Next, Okami. I've heard great things about Okami.
I've never played it.
I've never played it
either.
But like I said, I've heard it's like top tier.
I've heard it's wonderful.
So I'll let it
amazing,
sit at 33. Yeah. I'm okay with this.
I dated this girl who was extremely into the game. That's all she like talked about. So.
Oh, that's a little much.
I remember.
Next one. What did you say?
I said I remember.
Oh yeah. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
While this is probably regarded as the best skating game of all time, 32nd.
I think it's like, yeah, this should be like the 50s to be honest, because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is iconic, but I don't know about it being.
But not iconic enough to be in the top
not
40s.
Top, yeah, like what the fuck?
No.
Final Fantasy 10.
No, get that shit off my list.
I'm okay with
this. Get that shit off my list. Get that shit off my list.
Dude, that is not better than 9. Get the fuck out of here with that. That one needs to be in the 50s.
I think it's better than
anything.
I think it's better than 9.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Final Fantasy 10 is pretty fucking great.
If they had a list of literally ranking every single fucking PlayStation game that has ever been released on the console, Final Fantasy 10 is still not on that list. I don't care. I don't care.
Rides the shoe puff?
Rides the shoe puff?
Yo, this game is just the worst game in the fucking world.
I loved some parts of it, but I think they really dropped the ball at the end, and I was just like, okay.
At the end, really? What?
Yeah, Okami is the best Zelda game on the Wii. Nice.
How do you feel the game fell off at the end?
The story just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they gave up on the writing, bro.
What?
Yeah, I didn't like it. Anyways, next.
But to find out that Tidus was a fucking ghost the whole time?
Yeah, or a sleeper,
and
right? Is that what they call him?
Orin and Tidus were basically
fiends
the whole time. And fucking, oh god, Jack's story. Oh my god.
Ooh,
and how Yuna had to sacrifice all the fucking Aeons to kill God. Oh lord.
Next.
Suikoden 2, I'm in the middle of playing this right now. I'm loving it.
These games are awesome for the person who can play them. I am not that person. It takes way too much willpower, stamina, and effort to get through a game like this, where you have over like 100 fucking playable characters. No, I can't do it, dude. It's too much for me. I can't even sit and read a book nowadays. There's no way I could play this game.
The original Suikoden was top tier. I'm playing this, and I'm also playing the Eiyuden Chronicles, which I recently picked up again. I took a hiatus from it, but I'm back on it now. So good. I love
Top
the stories of
20
these
or
games.
top 30 though? This game, you think?
I haven't beaten it yet, so I'm okay with a top 30 with a 30th
Alright.
place for now.
I don't think it's better than Kingdom Hearts, but all right, we're moving on.
Fair, but I
Resident
have
Evil
yet to
at
see
29.
the original
Sure.
Resident Evil. Nah, I don't like this placement.
I had to.
Where would you put
I'd
it,
have
in the
to
50s?
see.
I mean,
I'd have to see
okay.
if Resident Evil 2 is higher.
In terms of it being like the original survival horror game, yeah. Like
Well,
for it being, it's not.
No, Alone in the Dark is.
Never even heard of it.
Yes, you have. Alone in the Dark? Yes, you have heard of Alone in the Dark.
For PS1?
Yeah, for PS1, for PC. Alone in the Dark was the original horror game. Resident Evil is built off of Alone in the Dark.
Okay. Anyways,
Anyway.
I think this should be lower. In my ranking, this would be in the 50s, maybe.
Nah.
No, this one's okay where it is.
Resident Evil's
I don't really
iconic.
like horror games though, so that's like I understand the groundbreakingness of it and that people love it, so I would put it in the 50s instead of all the way at the end. But,
Next
moving
one.
on, Mass Effect
No
2 at
way.
28th. That's
Actually, you know what? That's fine.
that seems like a pretty
that's
decent
not
place
terrible.
for it.
Not a terrible spot.
That's fine. Mass Effect series in general is the best space game in history. Okay, so
Not that
just
there's
putting that
many
out
good
there.
ones, but you know,
Well, yeah.
it's this and Halo. That's it.
I was like, oh my god, is Halo going to be on this list? But that is not this game console.
No,
Yep, nope. Tekken
Halo's
3.
not on PlayStation yet.
Oh, I never played Tekken
Um,
3. I was a Mortal Kombat guy. I was not
Yeah,
a Tekken.
yeah.
I was not a Tekken player.
Yeah,
I
but I
could
know
not
Tekken's
care less
iconic.
about
So.
this.
Yeah,
It wouldn't make my
Tekken's-
top 30, that's for sure. But
God of War Ragnarok at
God of War
26th. I'm okay with this.
okay, I can agree
Yeah.
with that. That's
Yeah,
an
I'm okay
excellent
with
game.
that.
I have yet to play it, but I have been watching Shay from Video Game Shay play through it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
Ragnarok's solid.
definitely a great game.
Persona
with that.
5. I've heard so many good things about Persona 5 and the
Yeah,
Persona series.
this is
as a whole.
another.
This
like-
is see this right here. This a
These are like
100-hour roller coaster ride through modern. See, the 100-hour thing is a killer for me.
Crumb, what are those games that Penn likes to play so much that are like long and boring? Fire Emblem. This is like the Fire Emblem of PlayStation. I feel
Fire
like.
Emblem is not long, and nor is it boring.
Listen, but
Fire
are
Emblem
these
is
not
a
the similar
strategy
types
game.
of games?
No, Fire Emblem is a strategy game. This is a RPG, JRPG.
Yeah, this is a JRPG.
Oh, okay. In that case, this ranks above Fire Emblem for me, but still, like, I've seen, okay, high key, my child, when she was in the 6th grade or something, whatever year this came out, was obsessed with, and the music's great. I like the music because I've listened to it because of her, but like, trying to watch some of these scenes, I was just like, oh god, I'm asleep.
Like
Yeah,
half the game, I feel like
Persona
is
looks
probably
weird to
good,
me.
and then the other half, all I see is like high school drama.
Yeah, it's like slice of life. Like, I don't want to
and
live
I
through
can't,
that.
I can't do that. That's not for
Oh,
me.
Persona's more like Pokemon. You capture monsters and team build. That's
even worse.
This from the guy that watched fucking Riverdale.
I watched Riverdale.
What are you trying to say?
That show is so bad.
Yeah, but it's so bad it's good. It comes around.
It does come around.
Anyways, what's
Anyway,
next?
Next up,
I think
this is
Persona's fine here.
a pretty solid spot. I'll take the Resident Evil 4 remake at 24th.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take that.
Sure.
I'll take
Resident
I
that.
put
Evil
it
4
lower,
remake was
but whatever.
amazing.
Resident Evil 4
Resident
remake
Evil 4
was top
remake
tier.
really,
Resident
really
Evil
was.
4 and Resident Evil 2 remakes were probably like top tier.
I
cream
can
of the crop
understand that it's a
remakes.
great game, even though I don't like it, so I'm fine.
Next one.
Moving
Hey,
on.
San Andreas.
Okay, whatever.
I'll take a number 9, 2 number 2s, 3 number 4s.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah. Shit. Here we go again.
Oh yeah, here we go again.
I'll let this one be just because it's iconic.
Yeah, San
It is
Andreas is iconic. It is iconic. It is the best of the Grand Theft Auto series. I don't care about the GTA 5 stands. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the best of the series. I love this game.
Okay, moving on.
Portal 2. I never actually played Portal 2. I only played the
That's a
first one.
tragedy.
It's
one.
a really
That's a
good
tragedy.
game. It's fun. I don't know if it's 22 though.
20, yeah,
Oh
22
yeah,
is
Portal.
yeah.
Nah. Portal 2.
It feels
Portal
like
2
that's a
is
60s
honestly
for
amazing.
me.
Nah. If anything, I could see Portal 2 going to like
Maybe
the
like
30s or the 40s.
yeah, I was
but-
gonna say 30s
All
or
right,
40s
I'd
maybe.
settle
'Cause,
for
like
40s. Definitely not 22.
in
Let's
terms
swap
of, like,
this and Final Fantasy 9.
Nah, we swapped this in Horizon. Horizon should be here.
Rebirth.
Okay.
Horizon. Rebirth should be in the 30s. Horizon should be here.
Ghost of Tsushima should be
Ghost of Tsushima should not be here. Ghost of Tsushima should be in top 10s.
fair.
Anyway, next
Fair.
one.
Anyway, next one. Modern Warfare. The original.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah,
I'm
this
fine
is
with
okay.
this.
This is okay.
Yeah, Call of
Oh,
Duty
the
4
all
is
gillied
fucking
up
amazing,
mission.
man.
Oh man, that was fucking.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my god.
Ah.
This one was the one with the nuke, or is that Modern Warfare 2?
I think Modern Warfare 2 was the one with the nuke because Modern Warfare 2 is the one where Shepard betrayed you, right? Yeah, because then
Yes.
he betrayed you and killed Ghost.
I
You
understand
and
the
Ghost.
need
Yeah.
for a game like this to be in the top 20s, but I could not care less.
Oh, this was
Hey.
just phenomenal.
I mean, Call of Duty.
Like, I think this was the first
spawn
Call of
the-
Duty that had like such a good fucking story.
It was.
Or-
Because Call of Duty 1 through 3 nobody really cared about, but then 4 came out.
Yeah,
Changed the
and then
fuck-
after
Because
this
Call
was
of Duty
World
4
War II, right?
Well, yes, World
Or-
at War.
sorry,
But
World at
Call of
War,
Duty,
yeah.
Call of Duty 4 changed the landscape of multiplayer games because it was the only one that could compete with Halo.
True.
And
Mm.
now Call of Duty pretty much surpassed Halo.
Yeah, Call of Duty's like it for FPS. Like that's what everybody plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think
So, I
after
get it.
this,
I
World
don't
at
like
War
it, but I get it.
spawned the entire Black Ops series.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Next
What's
one.
Next
What
one, we
beats Call of
got
War?
Silent Hill
Call
2,
of War.
the original, not the remake.
I agree with that. I
I'm
mean,
okay with
I
this.
was so scared. I was so scared of Silent Hill 2 that I never wanted to play another horror game in my life.
I mean, Silent Hill 2, the remake was so good. Like, is so faithful
Yeah.
that, yeah, Silent Hill 2, the original, is good enough to be here at 20.
I will say we're getting into the top 20 now, so these are going to be heavily scrutinized.
Yes,
Mhm.
very much so. Silent Hill 2, phenomenal. Next one.
Yep.
Dark Souls.
I think Silent Hill 2 being at 20 is a good entry point to this list, to the top 20.
Agreed.
But yeah,
I
Dark
would
Souls
expect
number 19.
other games
Dark Souls
here,
number
other
19.
Dark Souls games. You know what I mean, like Bloodborne or something.
What's that?
I don't know if the original Dark Souls is top 20 for me, but like I could understand a Bloodborne being in here, or obviously like Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, no, but Bloodborne, yes.
Because have they perfected it at this point? Not really. Like the pinnacle of these games is like Dark Souls, like what 3 and Bloodborne, those two.
Actually,
everybody
Elden
was
Ring has
in
been
love
the
with.
pinnacle.
Yeah, Elden Ring is
Elden Ring has been the best one.
So yeah,
That's
those
it.
two then.
Elden Ring and Bloodborne.
Elden
are
Ring,
kinda
I
tied
imagine,
for
is going to
me.
be in the top 10, but we'll see what happens.
I hope so. I hope so.
Bloodborne. Everybody's been wanting a Bloodborne remake. I want a Bloodborne remake.
Yeah, I feel like this spot should have been Bloodborne, but I digress.
Maybe it's
Moving
further
on.
down. Who knows?
I guess we'll see.
The top 10 better
But-
not all be Souls games.
I mean,
Hey,
Dark Souls
right.
did have some iconic fucking bosses though. Ornstein and Smoke. Ooh, I know neither of you have played it, but
Nope.
so you don't know. But
No,
for
I
those
did-
of those of you who do
beat
know,
Dark Souls. I beat Dark
Crumb
Souls.
says, I don't see the point in putting multi-platform at launch games in this list at all. I'm with you. They're not exclusive. So
Yeah, I
like,
don't get that either. But this is the list we have, so
well, I think it's
IGN
any
is
game
the
that's been on
smoker.
PlayStation. So multi-platform
It
or
shouldn't
not,
have
I
been.
think it's
well,
just
it is,
anything
but
that's
he's
been on
saying it
PlayStation.
shouldn't be that way.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Top 100
Anyway,
PlayStation
next
exclusives. I don't even know if there are 100 PlayStation exclusives.
Not anymore.
Moving on, I'm triggered. Gran Turismo 3 in the top 20. What the fuck?
Okay, well, that's a really good racing game. So if you're into racing games, it is a good racing game.
I mean, I guess. but
Is
it's
it
a-
better than Need for
it's a
Speed?
fucking
I don't
racing
know.
game. What the fuck?
We can't listen. If it was up to me, there wouldn't be any first-person shooters or any of that shit here. So like, we got to give it a little bit of grace. Like, for some people, this is it.
I feel bad for those people.
Yeah, what type of list you can't have a list without first person shooters.
Oh
You
man,
could, I would. My list would be completely void of them.
I don't like any sort of sports or racing games being above 50th. because I just don't like how
I would agree with not the sports game, but racing games, dude.
Nah, there's
You
nah.
really get into the nitty gritty of winning races, customizing the fuck out of your car, making it just right so that you can win like extremely difficult races. I like a racing game.
I
I'm a racing
guess,
kind of
I don't
gal.
know.
So, is it
Racing
better than
games are
Kingdom Hearts
good.
though? Absolutely not.
No, but I would say if there was one sports game that could be on here, it's Street Ball, because Street Ball was actually really fucking fun.
Is that the one where you
It's
could
Next.
like
about like the
fight
whole
people on
NBA
the
sport.
court?
Number one top spot, Wii Sports. Done.
Yeah. Oh God.
Let's move on to Persona 4
Persona
Golden
4.
at 17.
Get the fuck out of here with this.
Another Persona game. Never played the series.
Absolutely not.
17.
It doesn't belong in the top 17. Or top 20. You know.
I'm just not too sure.
I don't know enough about it. I just know a lot of people love Persona. I don't know enough about it to say,
Which one's better,
definitely
4 or
no.
5? I've heard that 5 is better.
I don't know. Nor do I care
Next.
enough about the Persona series to have a conversation about it. Moving on. Number 16, Witcher 3. I'm okay with this.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
I disagree.
This
I
is a
don't
good
even know
game.
why Witcher 3 is on this list.
What?
Why?
Because it's
What do you
a
mean?
fucking phenomenal game, dude. Have you played it?
It is. It's just, I don't know. This list just bothers me because it's like a mix of multi-platform games. Like,
Yeah, okay. If it's a
You know.
multi-platform thing, I totally get that. But
yeah,
it was
because
great.
Witcher
Didn't it come
3 is
out
one of
on
the top 10
PlayStation
games.
first?
Witcher 3, no, but Witcher 3 is one of the top 10 games of all time. That's hands down. It's just a matter of it being
It's
on
not
this
an
list.
exclusive. All right. Well,
But no, it's not. No,
next.
it wasn't exclusive. It's not exclusive. Next one.
Snake Eater. Okay, now we're talking. Snake
This is a
Eater
good
is
one.
15.
Mhm,
All
mhm.
right, cool. I was going to be mad if
I can agree
Snake
with
Eater
that.
wasn't even on the list.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I would
Snake
be
Eater,
disrespectful.
oh,
Gotta eat them tree
Lord,
frogs, am I
what
right?
a fucking game. Oh my god, the ending,
Mhm.
that last fight between fucking Snake and the boss. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
She
my
gives her
heart.
life. Not for
This
honor,
was
but
actually
for you.
Oh.
This was actually the first Metal Gear game I
Yes!
actually beat. But
Crumb's like,
fucking
I'm still in a dream.
I have this song on my playlist.
Uh-huh.
I love this game, and I can't wait for the remake.
Yeah,
I
the
can't wait for
remake's
the
gonna be
remake.
so fucking good.
Eater.
Oh,
Next
It's a good-
one.
shit. Symphony of the Night. Iconic.
Oh yeah! This is such a
Iconic
good
as
game though.
fuck.
Yes.
But
This is a good
man,
place for
is
Symphony
it
of the Night.
fucking difficult. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
holy
have
shit,
trouble
yeah.
playing this
Yeah.
game. Like, I have it on my PlayStation. I go back to it
Deal.
every now and again. I struggle the fuck
Hard
with.
as
Oh
fuck.
my god. Wow.
I am so happy they made an anime of this, because the story of this of
It's
Castlevania
so
is so
good.
fucking great. But the game, oh my god.
Yeah, the
Oh
game
my
is
God.
says rough. And not rough as in like it's hard to play. It's a fun game. It's just difficult.
Yeah. You get fucked
Yeah.
over a lot.
Yeah.
Moving on, number 13, Elden Ring. Okay.
There,
Well,
okay.
there's
All right.
there's
Yep,
your Elden
yep.
Ring.
There's
Okay.
Elden Ring.
I knew it was gonna be here somewhere. I'll agree
we'll
with that.
we'll
I don't
see.
really like Souls like, but
I think
I
this should
mean-
be a little higher if there is some unsatisfactory ones above this. I will be
we'll
upset.
bump it up in our own list.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna hate number 12.
I already hate number 12.
I don't think that's better than Elden Ring.
I disagree. I believe it is. The Last of Us Part 2, I hate how much hate it gets. It's
Well, it was
it's
shitty, right?
No, it wasn't. The Last of Us Part 2 was an amazing experience through and
Well,
through.
it was shitty, right?
No. like The Last of Us Part 2, people just hate it because, one, Joel died, and
That's
two,
why,
you
yeah.
play as Joel's killer. But they didn't understand. But it seems like people just don't understand why you play as Joel's killer.
I don't
And
care
plus,
why.
Joel.
I want to play as Joel.
And see, that's the problem. People are just so surprised, like, oh man, you killed off Joel because of this woke bullshit with having a female. Bruh, fucking Joel killed her father.
That was a big fucking thing. Was the woke shit that was going on. That was a
But
big.
you
big
know
negative.
what though?
Not
Here's
for
my
me.
thing.
I'm just saying that was
Is
all.
that
That was
really
a big,
woke?
big negative.
Is it woke because
No,
a
the
woman
reason-
is the that's the reason it's woke because a woman's the main character? You can fuck off with that. That's just fucking
Exactly.
people.
Agreed. But
Exactly.
no, the reason I hated it was because I think the game should have ended at The Last of Us 1.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he thinks that it should have been this whole generic story of you get the girl there, she's sacrificed and you save the world and everything. Well, that's not how real life works. I'm sorry, but if my daughter was the key to saving the world and somebody was about to cut into her brain, you can bet your ass I'd be killing every fucking body.
It's not
You're
his
not
daughter
sacrificing
though.
my daughter. It doesn't matter. This man had trauma because his daughter died.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you pair him up with this girl who pretty much became like his daughter. Of course, he was not gonna do what needed to be done. He was the worst fucking person, and Marlene knew that shit too. He was the worst fucking person to pair up with this kid, so that was her fault. All right, and second of all, for Last of Us Part Two, the motherfucker Joel, I love Joel, but he fucking doomed the fucking world. He killed this girl's father, the last doctor that knew what the fuck to do. Of course she was gonna come and fucking kill him. I do the same thing. Everybody's like so surprised. Oh my god, no, Joel should have never died. You know, she should have just accepted what happened. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Crumb
Like,
says, I think it would have been better if the first half was Abby getting to Joel without knowing your goal for Joel, and then your Ellie going on her revenge quest in the second half.
I mean, I do think the game could have been reworked better. I do agree with that. But regardless, Last of Us 2 to me is a fucking masterpiece, and people just hate it because of ignorant dumb shit. Like
All
I really
right,
do.
well, it's in the top 20, so here we are.
It is,
Next.
and it should be.
Resident Evil 2
Yeah.
at number
Anyway.
11, the remake, abso-fucking-lutely.
All right.
Abso-fucking-lutely. What a
I've heard this
fucking
was amazing.
pristine experience. Oh my
X
god.
gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you.
What a fucking immaculate game. Just absolutely
Crumb
incredible.
said Last of Us jumped between characters poorly, and that was
Mm.
I don't know about that.
Ow! Fucking
But
God, my
regardless.
cat just bit me. I was trying to
If
pay
anything, Last of Us Part 2 probably could be in the 30s, but regardless. Resident Evil 2, yes, though, belongs
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. Just
yeah.
11 is probably right where I'd put it.
Resident Evil 2 also is iconic because it was the one game that everybody agreed this is how a remake should be done.
Yes. Yes,
This
was
was
the
blueprint
game
for remakes.
that was like, this is how a remake is supposed to be.
Yeah. So,
all right.
next one.
Moving on, we've got Baldur's
The
Gate
top
3 at
10s.
number 10.
Oh my God, I was gonna wonder if that was here. This does not belong on this list.
Nope.
It's definitely a top 10 game. I love it, but I feel like this shouldn't be a PlayStation on this list.
Yeah, no. The top
What?
10 list should be PlayStation exclusive games. The top 10 list should be PlayStation exclusive games. This is not.
I would agree.
That's
It's
fair.
incredible, wonderful. Like, I've spent many hours. I agree being in the top 10. I love this game with all my heart, but it does feel a little weird for it to be on PlayStation because I didn't play it that way, you know.
If we talk about greatest games of all time, Baldur's Gate 3 easily top 10, but not on this.
No, you're right. Top 10 PlayStation games should be PlayStation exclusives. I'd agree with that. But let's keep going. GTA 5. GTA 5.
I also disagree with this too.
Fuck out of here. That's number 90.
I vehemently disagree with this shit. This shit should be on like number 90 or something.
Just, like that. Put a 0 after that 9.
Like it should not be in the top 10 list of PlayStation games. Like, what the fuck? Where are they going by? Just because people keep playing the game.
Mods.
See, that's what I don't understand. Just because
GTA's 5 multiplayer mode that's captured the imagination of millions. Yeah, fuck you. It's horrible.
Get out of here.
Multiplayer mode.
This doesn't belong. Anyways, we're gonna pretend we didn't see this one. Next.
Uncharted 2 belongs
here. Definitely.
Yes.
I think 4. I think this should be swapped with 4.
I would agree with
that. In my opinion.
I don't know. Uncharted 4 was an amazing cinematic experience. Probably should be in the high
Wait,
teens.
is 2 which one's the one where he's like falling out of the train and he has to climb his way back up before?
That's 2.
Okay.
That's 2.
This is a great game. I love this game.
Yeah, Uncharted 2 I think is, and plus Uncharted kind of started the whole blockbuster type of movie, you know, a type of game, cinematic type of game. And I know there was Metal Gear Solid before then, but Uncharted 2 was like, you know, the Uncharted itself was like this whole, you know, 3D master, and then Uncharted 2 just upped the ante.
Yeah,
you know, and it's, you know,
I guess as like a progenitor of the series, of what the series had become. Yeah, I guess it's does belong really high up.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Red Dead 2.
I love Red Dead 2, but like I said before, top PlayStation games, no. Although Red Dead 2 would be in a lot of people's top 10 best games of all time list.
I have
Red
my
Dead,
opinions on this. You know what my opinion is.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't think
pass
it
on that
belongs
one.
here.
well, you don't like cowboy games, so
I don't like cowboy
yeah,
games,
you
and
don't
this one started real slow, and it was.
I don't think it's
like.
better than Red Dead 1, and that doesn't
It's
seem to be on
not.
this list.
It's not. It's not. To me, Red Dead 2
I don't think Red Dead
didn't
1 is
have the
ever gonna
freedom
go.
that
I
Red
don't
Dead
think
1
Red Dead
did.
1 ever came out on PS3.
Yes, it did.
Did it?
Yeah, Red
Yeah,
Dead 1
dude.
was on it. Yeah, Red Dead 1 was on everything.
Oh.
Yeah, Red Dead 1 had a lot more freedom than Red Dead 2, but Red Dead 2 is still masterpiece. But it doesn't belong here.
Moving
Number
on, number
6.
6, Final Fantasy 7.
Wow, that's odd. Not even in the top 5. Are you kidding
Wow.
me?
I don't know how I
What
feel
could
about
be
this.
the top 5?
We'll have to see
What
what's
could
at the
be
top 5 because this should easily be top 5.
what?
So it makes me wonder what's on
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah,
So
this
I
should be.
guess.
This
What
I would
could be
put as
better
like
than?
number 3.
Oh God, I'm really
Let's
fucking triggered
see what's at
now.
number 5.
Oh God.
What is it?
Oh God, The
Number
Last of
5.
Us.
No,
Better
get
than
the
Final
fuck
Fantasy
out.
7.
You guys are bugging.
Go the
Last of Us is
fuck
100%
away.
Absolutely
better than
not.
Final Fantasy 7.
Absolutely fuck off with
Absolutely
that.
100%
not.
better than Final
There's
Fantasy
Absolutely
no
7.
not.
way. There's
No,
no
100%
way.
better.
no,
100% better.
No.
100%
no.
better. We are fundamentally not going to agree on this.
You're
I can
right.
see that. We are fundamentally not going to agree.
Yeah, because you don't know
It's
a good
not a
story
better
is a bitch in
story.
the
It's
ass.
not more fun to play. It's
It is
not
a better
like
story. It is
no,
100% more fun to play
no.
than me.
It doesn't have Aerith.
The
Get the fuck
original
Better
out.
Final Fantasy
story?
7.
This is
if
better.
were to
You
play-
think this
if you
is
were to
better
play
than
Last
Final
of Us-
Fantasy 7 story? Get the fuck out of here, dude. What?
That's what
I
I'm
have my
saying.
opinions.
Fuck.
I have first off, you already know I have my opinions on fucking Sephiroth as a villain. But second of all,
Listen, him aside.
The Last of Us, you put Last of Us against the original Final Fantasy 7, Last of Us wins every time.
No, it doesn't.
Every time.
Anyway,
No, it
so
doesn't.
put a
Right
0
now?
after the 5 and we're good. Moving on.
No. We in the top 5 right now. We are sticking with this for a second. Last of Us versus Final Fantasy 7. You put that in front of a player right now, okay? Fucking, they're gonna prefer the Last of Us, 100% every single time. Okay?
I
While
mean,
Final
I think it
Fantasy
Yeah,
7
depends on the
is story-
human that they
do you
are.
really
but-
want to talk about the culture of gaming and how it shifted?
shifted to
Right here. Do you
We
really
have
want to
a
have
video
that
on this
whole
already.
conversation? How people
Okay,
are like,
you know
oh,
what?
I
You know
can't
what?
play games because the graphics are bad. Yeah, I don't like to read. Yeah.
I think
Square
it's more than-
separating
I
from
think it's more than
Nintendo was
this.
the biggest deal. What do you mean by that, Crum?
Wait, what?
I
What?
said Square separating from Nintendo was the biggest deal.
When did they separate from Nintendo?
I didn't know they were a part of
After
Nintendo.
Final Fantasy VI, right? And then they went to PlayStation with 7, 8, 9.
Oh, it makes sense. I think you know what. This is obviously going to have to be a bigger conversation because it's more than just graphics. It's also
We've
about
had this
playability.
conversation already. We made a whole fucking podcast about it.
Did we really? I know about
Graphics,
I know about this.
older games versus newer games. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Mhm.
Yeah, we did. Well, regardless, and you know what? I want to see a Final Fantasy 7 like series, versus the Last of Us series, and I actually want to see those two together because honestly, if you make those two as a live action series, or even maybe not Final Fantasy 7, but maybe an anime.
Final
And,
Fantasy
you know,
14
compare the two of
Endwalker
them.
would crush every fucking game on this list. No cap. If it's not number 1, I don't know what's going on.
Endwalker?
Then 7.
Endwalker.
Then 7.
Yeah, 100%. That story, dude.
That one's rough.
100%.
You know, it does have a better villain. So
Correct. Xenos is marginally better. And then, of course, there's the other villains, which I won't spoil here. But
anyway, moving on.
That's a tough conversation. Not one we're going to
yeah,
have here.
number 4.
Last
number
of Us
4.
does not belong here. Moving on. Shadow of the
Move on.
Colossus also does not belong here. What the
Get
fuck?
the fuck out with this piece of shit
What? Are y'all
game.
serious?
Top-
I
Colossus is like
hate this game.
like
with a
between
passion.
between
It's
10 and
so
15.
bad.
Whoa.
No,
Between
this
10
would not
and
even make
15.
my list ever.
Top 5? Top 5
Wow.
is gnarly.
It's literally, hey guy, here's a thing to get your girlfriend back. Go fuck up these creatures that are out there minding their own business. By the way, it's all the same fight over and over and over again. Climb up on them, hold onto their hair, stab them on their soft spot. Do that 12 times until you want to kill yourself. And then you're fucked anyways. Goodbye, end of game. This game is the worst game I've ever played. I cannot stand this game.
The story makes up for the lack of...
The story is absolute shit!
I mean,
what story are you talking about? There's like 6 lines of dialogue in this whole game.
Well, yeah, but like that journey from going on like I'm saving my girlfriend.
Oh, the
to,
journey
like,
in Greyland.
You realize
Fuck off.
To you realizing I'm the fucking bad guy here. I'm killing innocent fucking creatures. But then you have to have that moment of realization where it's like that you see that the character loves his girlfriend more than he cares about killing these fucking creatures.
Honestly, Shadow of the Colossus is like one of those early games that really put into perspective of just humanity in general.
Okay.
And
it does not belong in top 5. It does not belong in top
human.
Top
it does
15.
not belong in top 6.
Maybe not.
It does not belong
maybe
in
not.
top 100. Fuck off with this game.
I played the remake. I love the game. So, but that's just me.
I cannot stick with it. I got a little heated there. Sorry, everybody.
Moving on.
Ooh, Bloodborne at 3. I'm okay with that.
Finally, this makes sense to me. I don't like this game either. I'm very bad at it. I couldn't get past the wolf boss, the first one with the music box. But it's cool. I get it. It's a very cool concept. I understand why it's at number 3, and I can agree that it should be at number 3.
Man,
I mean, just the ring rates fight alone,
dude. The ring rates, and then the end when you're fighting Gehrman, and it's fucking it's the fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 fight all over again. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, that 100% was you versus the boss. Okay, the white flower field and everything. Oh my god, it's just so.
Well, that seems kind of like a cop out, then, right?
I don't care. It was so fucking good.
Yeah, it was. Bloodborne is definitely top 3.
Prem says I shot him with the blunderbuss on the stairs and he falls out of bounds. Smiley face.
Bloodborne is actually the first Souls game I ever beat. I stuck with it because I loved the atmosphere of the game.
Oh, dude,
like
they
said
old
in here,
Victorian...
HP Lovecraft and everything.
Yeah,
it's everything about this game was beautiful. I love this game, and they need to remake it.
Yes, they do.
Remake it. They are sitting on a fucking gold mine right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. They definitely
in 5 more years to remake it.
Actually,
you gotta wait for a little.
This actually part of the page right here. Bloodborne fans freak out again as PlayStation anniversary trailer ends on Bloodborne and the phrase "It's about persistence." We've been asking for a remake for several years now, so we definitely expect to see either a sequel, either another Bloodborne series.
Oh, that'd be cool. Pick up where this one left off.
Yeah, because they do call the Souls-like. They call them Soulsborne.
Is there
games.
a Bloodborne 2?
No.
Huh.
So
it's awful. This is a world that really should be explored more.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, imagine a Bloodborne 2 that came out and played just like Elden Ring.
Oof.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, what's our number 2
number
spot?
2, I'm afraid to scroll down. Okay, God of War 2018. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Top number 2 spot? No.
Probably
top 5?
No.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
No. If anything, Kingdom Hearts 2 should probably be here.
You know what? Yeah.
God of War should be in top 10. But God of War 3 is not even on this list.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was the best one. That's crazy.
What the fuck? Yo.
That's
disrespectful.
Really do
God of War. They did God of War 3 dirty.
They did it real dirty because, like, that was my favorite scene. Was like literally killing the rest of the biggest, baddest ones of the Pantheon. You get to fight. You get to fight Kronos in 3. What the? Oh god.
You kill the gods.
And the Titans.
And the Titans. Yeah, the gods and the Titans. What?
You just remove Greek mythology off the fucking map.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. God of War is iconic. 2018, but it's God of War 3 is.
This should be God of War 3 here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, before we get to number 1, maybe let's talk about the games that we haven't seen that are probably not going to be number 1. God of War 3 being one of them. That should have been on this list.
Yep.
I did not see what was that? What was that one game? Resident Evil 3. I did not see Resident Evil 3 on this list.
The original Resident Evil 3, yeah.
Yeah, original Resident Evil 3.
The remake was bad.
I did not see Resident Evil 7. And 7
7 should have been somewhere on this list.
Yeah, 7 actually like restarted the whole fucking
the actual survival horror genre. Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
That kicked off so much shit.
Yeah, without Resident Evil 7, I don't think survival horror games would have been where it is now. That brought the survival horror genre back. I did not see a Control or Alan Wake here. Again, to me they shouldn't be on here, but since it's a game of mixed stuff, I did not see Control or Alan Wake. Which is crazy to me.
Where's like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance or Gauntlet?
Yep. Gauntlet Dark Alliance.
I'm surprised that there was only one
Dark
Assassin's
Legacy.
Creed on here. The way this list went.
I'm surprised Assassin's Creed made it. Period. Yeah. Where was Metal Gear Revengeance?
Yep, that too. Where was Destiny 2?
Destiny
in the
shouldn't
track
have been
where it belongs.
Yeah, exactly.
No Borderlands though, guys. No Borderlands at all.
No Borderlands. Borderlands 2 was one of the best games ever fucking made.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Hell?
Borderlands 2 is in a lot of top 20, top 10 lists. So yeah, Borderlands 2, that's crazy. Borderlands 2 also probably had the best fucking villain ever. So
100%. One of the greatest villains of all time.
Yeah. No Borderlands on here. Wow, this list is
no Cyberpunk.
Nah, Cyberpunk had a rough start. Although I do hear now that it is like top tier.
Yeah.
What's the one with the baby where he carries the baby in the backpack?
Nope, fuck that game.
I think if
UPS, My Job Simulator.
Look, me personally, I think Death Stranding would be on here, but I think it'd be very
controversial if it was. Where the fuck was Skyrim?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Skyrim didn't even make top 100? That's wild.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Now,
no Dragon's Quest either, or any of the Dragon Ball games.
No, the Dragon Ball games are
Yeah, it's fine. No Dynasty Warriors though. Fuck that. I love Dynasty Warriors so much.
Dynasty Warriors is fun. I don't know if it's top 100 fun.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
you saw some of the fucking games that made it on this list.
I mean, compared to some of the games on this list, yeah, absolutely. Dynasty Warriors should have been on the fucking list.
There's none of that. There's no no Lord of the Rings games. Especially Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor was amazing.
That was a good game.
Yep. Dragon Age. Didn't see Dragon Age up here.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. This is what I was gonna say about Skyrim. Dragon Age Origins and Skyrim did not perform really well on PlayStation when they came out originally. So,
yeah, but I don't rate things on performance. I rate things on how good they fucking are.
No, I mean, for a lot of people, Skyrim was actually unplayable on the PlayStation.
Oh, you mean like actual playability performance?
Right. Yeah, no, it was actually unplayable on the PlayStation in the beginning. Dragon Age Origins was rough on the PlayStation 2 because honestly, Dragon Age Origins was
meant to be a PC game. Yeah.
Dragon Age really didn't come out of a shell on console until 2. And
there's no Star Wars games on this list either at all.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, the only one I think that should have made the list is probably Knights of the Old Republic, but I never played it.
Oh, I love that.
And
game.
I don't know if it came out on PlayStation.
I don't know if it did either. I think it was. I feel like that was an Xbox game, if I recall correctly.
What else?
I'm trying to think. Of anything else.
No Lego games.
Can't imagine.
That's okay.
That's why I was laughing about it.
Hold on. Let me look at my little library over here.
Yeah, I
Yo, wait. Where the fuck was Legend of the Dragoon?
Oh yeah.
Adam,
forgotten, gone, but
Adam,
not forgotten.
I got some bad news for you, buddy.
Shut the fuck up.
Crumb's like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. That game is bullshit. I love it.
I got some bad news for you, buddy, about Legend of Dragoon. Nobody but you played it.
You shut your whore mouth.
Hey, I played it until I got
shut
to
your
part
whore mouth.
So only 2 people played it.
That is one of the best RPGs
Crumb
out
says,
there.
I love Legend of Dragoon. Prequel when?
Only 3 people played it.
It's not true. It's a classic, dude.
It is a classic, but honestly, it was an obscure game. At the end of the day, it was an obscure game. I'm sure it was a really good game. It's just one of those really good games that was just obscure. You know, it's one of those
What
things.
about like any of those fucking Rainbow Six shit? I thought those were huge. Or more Tomb Raider, yo.
They had Tomb Raider on there. I mean, that's fine.
There was better Tomb Raider games though. I don't know about Rainbow Six. I don't give a shit about it. I just thought those are kind of popular.
I don't think the newer Tomb Raider games really deserve to be on this list. I think the older Tomb Raider game, the first one, just because it's iconic. But I don't think the newer Tomb Raider games honestly deserve to be on the list. They're great games. Don't get me wrong. Just
All right.
deserve to be on this list. No Darksiders. That's crazy.
I'm kind of glad that Final Fantasy VIII was nowhere to be found.
Fuck you.
It's such a bad game.
That game is bad. Final Fantasy VIII is bad.
Fuck both of you.
It's bad.
Where was Evil Within? 1 or 2?
Not on this list.
1 or 2?
Yeah. But I don't know. That is still another niche game.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
And it was good, but I don't know if it deserves to be on here.
Good. The Evil Within was fucking top tier. What?
Oh, no Fallout at all.
No Fallout 3. Maybe not the other Fallout games, but no Fallout 3 is actually, or New Vegas. Actually, New Vegas. That's disrespectful. At least one Fallout game should have been on here. That's honestly crazy. Oh, and also not Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah.
Horizon Forbidden West did everything Horizon Zero Dawn did better.
True.
It was a better game.
I would agree. I think IGN needs to go home. They're drunk.
Agreed.
100%.
IGN, get your shit together.
Especially with what they put at the #1 spot, don't you think?
Let's see.
Well,
let's
let's get to number 1. Here we go.
The original Metal Gear Solid. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. I'm not.
I'm not. It's not the best game. You're saying this is the best PlayStation game right now?
I don't know.
It's hard to say. Because,
definitely not for me.
You know what? I'm thinking about it.
Crumb says Snake Eater's better. I would be more happy if Snake Eater was here, even though I don't really like either of them because they're kind of boring and I can't not rush in and die.
Yes, but you know what? Actually, thinking about it, Metal Gear Solid, the first cinematic game, spawned its own genre, has one of the most iconic characters in all of gaming.
Is it more fun to play than other games? That's what matters to me.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid, it depends. It honestly depends. You don't really like stealth games.
That's true. I'm bad at
them.
I mean, still.
Metal Gear Solid is iconic in more ways than just one, right? You've got the codec noise everywhere. You've got the exclamation point noise. Everybody knows where the fuck that came from.
Is this also a snake? Snake?
Yes.
Snake!
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. It's got the fucking everyone's favorite memory of this game is Psycho Mantis.
Psycho fucking Mantis.
Because the only way to beat Psycho Mantis is to switch your fucking controller port. Who? What? How? What? Who the fuck thought of this? He reads your fucking memory card.
Yeah.
Wow.
And says, "Hey, I've seen you played this. You must like XYZ." And it's like, bro, how the fuck do you know this?
Is Night Trapped for PlayStation, Crumb? He says he predates MSG if you're talking cinematic.
Night Trapped?
Never heard of it.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, and it's also not for PlayStation. All right.
Yeah, no, that's for Sega. And this is the thing.
I mean,
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear
Solid. Metal Gear Solid was literally like the game that said where everybody can really see the power of video games and like what the potential video games can become.
Yeah.
Because before this you really had like, your Super Mario's, your Sonic, stuff like that.
I mean, GoldenEye was good, but it wasn't quite like this.
Right, it wasn't like this, right? And you also had Final Fantasy, wasn't like this. This game.
I think this was the first shift into like that
3D.
really high, like that 3D graphics, but like fully interactive 3D graphics.
This is PS1.
Yeah.
Yeah, PS1. Yep.
Like you've
Yeah,
got
this
people like, oh, they see your footprints in the snow. They're gonna follow your footprints.
I feel like there's a unique situation too with games around this era where the internet was kind of a thing, but it's definitely not what it is now. And so you got to go through this game with your own feelings, your own interpretations, your own thoughts. There was no influence other than that, right? You didn't go on the internet and say and watch fucking Asmongold shit on it or not, like love it if that's what he feels or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
But nowadays we have these big influencers that we watch their shit before the game even comes out. So I think that kind of lends to people having such a visceral, fond, impactful memory of games from this era because it was our own experience back then.
Right. It was our own experience. It wasn't
100%.
influenced by the outside world. It was just a game. And yes, it had outside world implications. But like you said, the internet wasn't really a big thing, so
it was game facts back then.
Yeah, it was game facts back then. Yo, man, I still remember going on game facts to find the gold chocobo guides. I was making a gold chocobo in that game.
Crum says also on the GameCube, Psycho Mantis will read Wind Waker and Mario Sunshine off. That's fucking crazy,
dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's
to what end?
Just to bug you out, just to freak you out.
Yeah. There are a lot of concepts in the original Metal Gear that are not really found in a lot of games today, and some concepts that are still carried to games to this day. And Metal Gear being like the original 3D cinematic game is like it is so iconic to what we have today. It's like almost any other cinematic game is built off of Metal Gear in regards to, you know, how to really tell a story, present a story, the type of stuff that you can have in the game to really, you know, give players this specific experience or this amazing, unique experience, you know. So I actually have to agree. I did not agree at first, but now I do agree. Metal Gear Solid does belong on number one.
You kind of convincing me too.
It's not even like just a like new like ways to form a game, but fuck, what was the words you said? You said specific words that kind of trigger something in my head.
I had said that like the unique experiences and that people give.
It was something to do with like the way the game plays, right? Like just these new gameplay experiences that carried on through time, but like it wasn't just a matter of the game play and the game as a game, but the way it was able to
as influenced,
right? The way that it was able to like introduce like different philosophies about a lot of things, right? Like the way that Liquid still lives on through his arm because his willpower is just that crazy that when Ocelot had his arm cut off and he had Liquid's arm implanted and replaced, that Liquid's
that doesn't make
psyche
any sense.
took over because Liquid was such a well, I mean, you gotta keep in mind that
ain't nothing in your arm that's gonna let you take over someone else's body. Come on,
nanomachines, nanomachines, son,
nanomachines.
Okay, all right,
nanomachines.
Listen, shout out to Star Wars from Perry though. She said, "I really love playing Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2, Jedi Outcast, Academy, Fallen Order, and now she's really enjoying Jedi Survivor. And she played Force Unleashed on the Wii. So I'm with you. I'm a little sad that none of these." No Star Wars representation.
I'm actually surprised that
Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights
that's
of the
not
Old
a
Republic?
PlayStation. It's definitely Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go. Okay.
But I'm definitely surprised
that and Fable are the only games I ever played on Xbox back in the day.
I'm surprised Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor didn't make the list.
Yeah, me too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Those were really good.
That doesn't surprise me. For some reason, there's a large number of vocal people that hate the game.
But fucking Wave Runner made it, bro. IGN's already fucking insane. They could just add a Star Wars game. Jesus Christ.
You're absolutely right. I mean, this list was mostly bullshit. And
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? When you think about like the top 5 greatest games of all time, you know, there's a lot of lists that are out there, but a lot of the games that we've seen are the ones that rotate out of that top 5 list. You know, Metal Gear Solid, Kingdom Hearts 2, Last of Us. You know, you have Halo 3 that's up there, Witcher 3 that's up there in the top 5.
Halo's not a PlayStation game, but all right.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying, like
You like top 5 of all
greatest
time.
games. Yeah, greatest games of all time. You know, every single one. You know,
Yeah.
Mario, Legend of Zelda. You
Yeah.
know, all this stuff. You know,
Zelda would be all top 5 for me.
right. So you know a lot. So you know this list here that they have, with Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid, God of War. Honestly, a lot of this shit, seems to be one, out of order, and two, there are just too many games that are not PlayStation exclusives that are on here, and to me that's a problem because PlayStation does have an extensive library. There are over 100 PlayStation exclusive games. All right, now they might not all be exclusive anymore, right? A Last of Us is now on PC, but you know they started on exclusive, so
Right.
you know Witcher 3 didn't, Red Dead Redemption didn't.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, this list saying 100 best PlayStation games of all time is bullshit. I would love to have a list of just PlayStation games or PlayStation exclusive or exclusively released games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, personally, but
that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah,
there'd be a lot of Final Fantasy up there.
Yeah. Except for 8, that's never making the list.
Fuck you.
Oh god. 10 shouldn't even fucking been on there. I would have preferred 8 over 10.
Y'all suck.
I wouldn't.
You suck.
Y'all can't appreciate
your bias
something
is
good.
showing. You might want to tuck it in.
Nope. I wave my bias around real proud.
I mean, we all got those games where we're like, you know, fuck you. I don't care of your opinion.
Zelda.
You know,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. You know, to
Y'all
me,
can
it's
fuck
Last of Us
off.
Part 2. Yeah, to me, it's Last of Us Part 2. To Adam, it's Final Fantasy 10 or 8, whatever. You know, we all, you know, everybody always says like, and I hear it a lot where they're like, oh yeah, you know, I don't really care. You know, it's just, you know, it's just a game. You know. But everybody has that game where they're like, nah, fuck you, your opinion's wrong. Everybody has that one fucking game.
Yeah.
They all do. It is what it is.
Tell us what your game is. What's your game stand?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. Give us your top five PlayStation games. Not what this list did. Actually, if you want, we could just run through our top 5 PlayStation games for us. We do that.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
I don't play a lot of PlayStation, so I'm gonna lean on you guys a little bit. I
got you.
I can have Metal Gear. That's fine. There's got to be a Kingdom Hearts in there, a Metal Gear in there, a fucking Drake, Uncharted. There we go.
Yep.
Some sort of Star Wars, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if top 10, top 5, maybe not. You know.
I can rip off a top 5 real quick. I'll go Final Fantasy 7 number 1.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 9 and 7. There we go. There's my top 5.
Okay.
Number 2, I said Legend of the Dragoon at number 2. Number 3, Metal Gear Solid. Number 4, Kingdom Hearts 1.
And number 5.
I'm thinking. I'll say Bloodborne.
Did you put 7 at number 1?
I did put 7 at number 1.
Okay.
For me, number 1 be Uncharted 2. Number 2 be The Last of Us. Number 3, God of War 3. Number 4, Final Fantasy 7. And number 5, I'd have to give it to Bloodborne.
Okay, so if we're going in order, my top would be Final Fantasy 9. Then it would probably be Kingdom Hearts 2. Then it would probably be Final Fantasy 7. And then Uncharted, the whole series. And then probably God of War 3.
And it's funny, you know, we all have Final Fantasy 7.
Which
It's
means
'cause
Final
it's
Fantasy
fucking
7 is the
great.
greatest game of all time.
No, it's not, but it's really up there.
It's not.
It's not better than Zelda.
Yeah, yeah. It's honestly, I don't think you can
Let's
have the
not
greatest
let's
game of
not
all time.
about
Yeah.
Zelda's story.
We'll open a
Yeah.
wound. Anyways, tell us your top 5 in the comments.
Let us know what you guys
All
think of
right.
IGN's bullshit list, and I know this has been quite a long video, but thanks for sticking around.
Yeah.
We got
Feel free to
some-
come at us in our Discord as well.
Oh yeah, true.
Follow us on socials.
My Stream Deck isn't working, so just follow the links. They're somewhere around here.
They're in my chat. Come on over.
Yeah, we got some stuff in the works that we're trying to flesh out. So join the Discord and keep an eye out for some of the new stuff we got coming out. We will disclose some more information at a later date.
Are we gonna finally get back to D&D on Wednesday?
Yes, I fucking hope so. Raheem, you better not have any cult shit on Wednesday, and Gerard better be around too. Don't stick your finger up like that. I'll whoop your ass. I know where you live.
Yeah, we'll talk about it afterwards. All right.
Nah. Nah, your whole lodge is I'm not gonna say it on stream, but
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you for
Take
watching.
care. This was super fun. Crumb and Terry, love you all.
Like, follow,
Bye,
subscribe.
everyone.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Bye.
Promises we make so